What's up guys, NepentheZ here and welcome back to another episode of The Road to Glory. In the last episode we just did a little club tour, changed the squad around a little bit to fit the new tournament. Today we're going to do a live, one or two live games, I don't know how many. I haven't really done live games much. I've been selling a whole bunch of the bronze items, I've been opening a whole bunch of bronze packs. We've accumulated a hell of a lot more coins and I got super lucky in the sense that I packed Loy. At the time I packed him, he was the only one on the market, so I listed him what I thought was a healthy 25k. We'll see. Okay, he's still the only one. His max price range is 50k, so no one bid at 25k, so maybe we'll try and get rid of him for 20k. If he doesn't sell for 20k, I don't know, but if he does sell for 20k, we make good money off of the bronze pack method again, just showing that it is relatively effective. Now, in terms of our two squads today, obviously we built the one team yesterday. What's the fitness like for it? 94, 91. Yeah, we could play the first round with that, and I'm going to have to change, unfortunately, the two teams around because I haven't built the two teams like separately. So for just this occasion, I'm going to change them around just like this. The reason why I'm doing this is just twofold, actually. First and foremost, I haven't actually done what's the word I'm thinking of? A live com in just an absolute age. And second of all, now that it's getting close to going home time whilst I'm at AA's house, I am of course still here. I've got to make videos in advance. It's currently Wednesday. Whoa, it just took, yo, the clouds outside. Let me go turn the lights on. I will be right back. The clouds outside there, guys, seem to just dim the whole room. I was enjoying the fresh lighting, but yeah, so, oh god, this control again. If this control gives me too much grief, I'm definitely going to have to go and change it. Oh, see, now the clouds are back and look at the lighting again. I'm bright. You guys are just going to have to deal with the clouds going in and going out. It's not my fault, unfortunately. Yeah, so it's currently Wednesday. I've got Wednesday and Thursday to record. I fly home Friday, but I don't get home until Saturday morning. With then jet lag and whatnot, I probably won't be awake until middle of Saturday afternoon. I'm probably going to miss the first Premiership day through jet lag and sleeping, which sucks. Wow, this is like super white now, never mind. But yeah, that's kind of where it's at. So because of the fact I've got to record 4 days worth of videos, we're going to do it like this for today. But we're going to take this first team into the new tournament. It is the 11 Nations, or the Nations Cup. It's only for a mystery pack. You're not going to be getting great things out of it necessarily. Our mystery packs have been okay to us, not great. We've got the best prize we've got out of a mystery pack was a 15k pack. We've got the jumbo gold pack like 4 or 5 times. We've got the 5,000 coins once or twice, the 3,000 coins once or twice. And that's pretty much where we're at. But I have seen 50Ks, 100Ks, draft tokens, contract packs. So, I don't really know what we're going to be going to get. So we're up against the Italian hot dog. He's got his Dortmund kit. That Dortmund kit is actually quite nice. Okay, so he's going for his Barcelona kit there. And we'll see what kind of team he's got. Now, hopefully he has got a low chem team. Oh my God. He's got a 92 chem, 94 rated team. Team of the year, Messi, Iniesta, Modric. Team of the season, Griezmann, Mkhitaryan, Buffon, Thiago Silva, Godin, and Keylor Navas. 97 Ronaldo, and then regular Jerome Boateng. What, he couldn't afford the I-Man of the Match versions? What a cheapo. So our first team that we're coming up against is an absolute mammoth squad. And, our team is alright. Like, don't get me wrong, like, the Royce, the Aubameyang, the Matuidi, they're on a par with some of these players. But in general, they're not as good as all of these players, So here we go, Di Maria though, and Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang is clean through. He hits him there, and he passes it back through to Marco Reus. Oh, that's a big save from Navas. That should have been a 1-0 for me. I guess the only thing that I am positively happy about with this guy's team is that he is playing 3 at the back, and in my experience, 3 at the back, not the best. So 4 minutes in there, I really should have been a goal up there. That should have been 1-0 for me, but unfortunately not. All right, let's see what happened here. He paused the game. It doesn't look like he's playing. We're going to go through with Pierre-Emerick. Oh, and he came back. That's unlucky, and then Keylor Navas gets the ball away there. Iniesta, he gets the ball out as well to Buffon. Buffao's going to get fouled there, but Iniesta carries the ball away, and I probably would have preferred the free kick there because now he's away with Ronaldo. That's a great defensive tackle from Sergio Ramos, and here's Matuidi into Di Maria. Di Maria, Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, back into Aubameyang. Aubameyang finds Marco Reus. Marco Reus with a finesse shot. Oh, that went way wide. That went so far wide. That should have been in the back of the net. I tried the finesse shot because I scored a couple with him before from that sort of range, but I could have run that in. I could have passed it back into Aubameyang, and positive signs for the first 10 minutes here for me, guys. My opponent is yet to cause me any problems, and this surely should be won. All we've got to do is play our game and forget about the players in front of us, and just know that, you know, we're a good enough player. We can handle this. And here we go with Marco Reus. He's away in behind here. He waits for the run of Matuidi. Matuidi drives that. Oh, what a goal! Blaise Matuidi with an absolute banger. Marco Reus gets in behind. He just lays it off. I thought, let me try hit it first time, and he hit it on the ones, and that just flies into the top corner, and that's a deserved lead. You know, we should have and could have scored with Reus once or twice. We had an opportunity to score with Angel Di Maria, and now finally we get the goal that I feel like we deserve. And Vidal's away, and we've got Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, and he's through there, and he's got Reus in the middle, and Marco Reus has got Di Maria around the outside, and Di Maria slots that one past Keylor Navas, and it's 2-0. And although this guy has got one of the best teams you're ever going to see in FIFA, he is most definitely not a player capable of handling that sort of team. And we find ourselves 2-0 up after just 21 minutes. 2 goals in 3 minutes. One from Di Maria, one from Blaise Matuidi. And those are two of the two boys that are on the low chem are the two boys that have scored the goals. So very, very happy with that. Marco Reus is going to steal in there. Diego Godin defends really well. He's gifted me the ball back. He's got 1 assist, maybe 2 assists actually for Marco Reus. Definitely set up the first one. What was the second goal that we scored, Di Maria? Yeah, actually Marco Reus has got 2 assists so far, but he just cannot put the ball in the back of the net, and that's just going to be an easy goal for Aubameyang, and that is game over. I don't know why you would try and pass it out to the centre-back when I'm literally standing right there. I'm standing right there, and Aubameyang gets himself a goal. It's 3-0, and I can feel a rage quit incoming against this team, which would make me super happy. There's Alaba, that's lovely work, and he's got a lovely ball on there, and there's Aubameyang through the middle, and Aubameyang's into the box, and Aubameyang, I tried to do a step over, it just didn't work, and Aubameyang's going to lay that one in, and here is going to be Luka Modric, and again trying to do the Wassit Madudar. This guy has lost the plot, and there's Di Maria, and that's 4-0. I tried to do the bicycle kick again with Modric, but was unable to get it up in the air. Managed to get the ball back. The old LT-RT face-up dribble, evades the slide tackle, finds Di Maria. Di Maria finds the back of the net, and it's 4-0. Oh, I didn't even, like, that is a penalty. I didn't press a button. I just ran. That's it. I just ran into the space, and he fouled him. Look, he doesn't put a leg out. It doesn't even show it. But yeah, he just runs into the space there. This guy's got Lionel Messi stepping up. Keylor Navas, big save. Navas will not be beaten today. That is some beautiful goalkeeping. What a fantastic save. And Lionel Messi again missing the penalty. Not unlike real life circumstances there. And that's a big out. Aubameyang should win that because of his pace. And now we've got Di Maria away here. We're going to hit him with a stop and turn. Aubameyang's making the run through the middle. Do I have the pace? Oh, wow. I've only just realised he actually has no fitness on at least one of his players there. Buffal had, like, no fitness. And although the possession's been even here at half-time, guys, we find ourselves 4-0 to the good, and that's good enough for me. I personally don't think this guy should show up for the second half. He's been outclassed. He's 4-0 down. He's got an amazing team, so it's not like his team's to blame. So hopefully that's just going to be the end of the game and us into the next round. Mkhitaryan into Reus. Lovely stuff from Reus. Keeps it in play. Alaba as well doing the same. And Vidal's going to send that back through to Reus. Back into Vidal. Back into Reus. And this is a counter-attack of dreams. And Reus evades the one tackle on Reus. He's not had his goal-scoring boots on today. But can he finally get a goal that he probably deserves on the base of his play? Yes, he can. That is 5-0. And that is a magnificent goal from Marco Reus. And this guy is just dead and buried. The stop and turn the step over back exit, the left foot finesse to the near post, and the goals are flying in, and I think that is going to be the end of the game, and indeed it is. And remember the team that my opponent had. We scored 2 with Di Maria, Aubameyang, Royce and Matuidi picking up a goal, Royce picking up 2 assists with Vidal and Modric also getting some big assists there, and I'm really happy with that game, guys. That could have gone so badly. My opponent had 1 shot, which was the penalty. It was saved from Keylor Navas. And his team, it was absolutely magnificent. We'll go and take a look at his team one more time. Where do we see it? Player ratings, boom. So he had Team of the Season Griezmann, 97 Ronaldo, Team of the Year Messi, Team of the Year Modric, Team of the Year Iniesta, Team of the Season Mkhitaryan, Team of the Season Buffal, Team of the Season Godin, either Team of the Season or Team of the Year Thiago Silva, can't remember, Team of the Season Keylor Navas, and a regular Jerome Boateng, and look at those stats. He got absolutely bested, so we end that game in very, very fancy circumstances, getting a 5-0 rage quit, and I'm just happy with that. That puts us up to 556 wins now. We'll take a look at one of the items that sold. Oh, the Junin kit sold. Happy days. We've still got like about another 5,000-6,000 coins worth of items on the trade pile with that player as well, which will take us up to about 70k, which will actually allow us to probably buy Gareth Bale at some point in the near future. Now, taking a look at the fitness levels of this team, no one's in the 80s yet, so we'll actually go and play a second game with this team to try and, let's put Ben Arthur on the bench and maybe bring him on as a super sub if need be. But yeah, no one's into the 80s yet, and I've found over time that that's perfectly acceptable. You know, I used to not go below like 95. Like if my players used to go down to 95 or 94, 93, I'll be like, nope, gotta get a fitness card on. But now you can start them at like 88, 87, 86, and they still are fine. As long as you know that your players have good stamina. Like Steven Gerrard, I wouldn't play in like the mid-80s because his stamina levels are so bad anyway that he's, even with 99 fitness, he's dead by like the 70th minute. But as long as you know your stamina players are your players, and we'll take a look at half-time on anyone that might need to come off and, you know, take a breather. But we're going to go and find ourselves a second-round opponent in this tournament. Hopefully, it's someone as easy as the first-round opponent. Okay, guys, our second and final opponent of the day has got a 181 team. Now, this is a scarier team than the team before because everyone here is like a discardable player with exception of Company. So I can only assume he got Company like me in a free pack, and he's just put together a team and just seen what he can do with it. Now, our team is considerably better than our opponents, but in the last game, as I showed, my opponent's team was considerably better than mine, and I still absolutely wiped the floor with him. So this is going to be a tough game, and especially if the player that we're up against is a good FIFA player. You know, good FIFA players can avoid the kind of like lack of stats. Oh god, yeah, the lack of stats on players and still get the best out of them. I'm hoping that's not going to be the case here today. I didn't even aim that way. Nice from Luka Modric. I've actually got a good run from Royce down that left-hand side. But Vincent Kompany is there. But Royce picks up the loose ball again. He's got Aubameyang on the inside, and Aubameyang's just going to burn Skirtle for pace, and that's what I like to see. Aubameyang gets in behind. Martin Skirtle's got nothing on him. The ball comes in. Oh, it's gone through everybody. But am I going to pick that back up? Matuidi. Ref, that's not a foul. That's such an easy pass out. As good defensive work. But I tell you what, Benatia has been very good for us so far. And Aubameyang is through. He's broken through the defensive line, and there's no way Skirtle's going to keep up with him. And Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang finesses it from the top of the box. What a great goal. The defender backed off, and that's how I would have defended that as well. I would have backed off, waited to the moment where then I want to tackle, and tackled. But because Aubameyang's just that good, I thought, let me hit a finesse with him, see what happens, and it flew into the back of the net. And that's us 1-0 up, and now we're in really good shape because this guy, with his low fitness players, and with his really weak team, he's going to struggle to get back into this game now, hopefully anyway. That's kind of the plan for me. And again, like even his right midfielder here, Andros Townsend, Di Maria's got Aubameyang through, he finds him as well. Aubameyang's into the space here, Aubameyang with the 1-2s. Aubameyang into the space again. Aubameyang into Di Maria. Di Maria waits for the defender. Di Maria turns. I literally just stood dead still there, guys. Waited for the defender to run past me. As you can see, when the ball comes in, Di Maria's there. Boom. Passes it in. I just wait. I stand still. Once Vincent Kompany's run past me, expecting me to turn around, I turn the other way, put it in the back of the net, and we are 2-0 up against Res FC. Danilo gets into the space. Into the space again. Ball rolls past one. Ball rolls past two. Danilo with a shot. Danilo with the goal. That is a fantastic goal. Just some simple stuff there. A couple of step overs, a ball roll, a left trigger, right trigger into the space, evades tackle after tackle, finesses it past the keeper. Oh God, that's going to give it to him, isn't it? And then I'll try and play on the counter-attack for the rest of the game. What I wouldn't do is just change my attack and leave my defense as is, expecting a different outcome in the game, because all that's going to happen is that I'm just going to keep scoring, and as long as I keep you out, it's no problem. So Di Maria there with another great goal down the right-hand side. He hits it with the right foot. Doesn't he only have like a 2-star weak foot as well? That's quite surprising that he banged that one in the back of the net. I thought he was going to shift it onto his left foot, but give yourself the best opportunity of winning games, because I'm sure a lot of people lose games that they feel they deserve to win, and one of the reasons why they would lose the game is because they're not giving themselves the best opportunities to win, and this guy just hasn't given himself the best opportunity to win. Expecting to be able to win with a team that is just full of players who are literally at discard value. We've got Aubameyang clean through here as well. His keeper stayed on his line, which is probably a mistake. I'm just going to walk around this defender here. We're going to try and get the ball into Matuidi, and there it is. And that is 6-0, and that's an assist for Aubameyang. And if the game wasn't done and dusted at this stage anyway, it is now. Our last opponent decided to rage quit at 5-0. Res FC is sticking it out and is staying around for at least 6, maybe more. Oh, he's hit me with a few more techers. Unbelievable techers, bro. Unbelievable techers. We've got Aubameyang here. He's going to chip the keeper from range. Oh, Caballero there sticks the ball and makes it stay. Let's try and win that ball back. Let's not let this guy get goals. That's my aim now, is to just keep a clean sheet. Forget how many goals I could or couldn't score. My aim here, just don't let him score. I have a feeling it'll be like, I don't know why, I just have a feeling he'll be a bit of a dick if he scores, like shushes and stuff like that. We've got Aubameyang through again though. Di Maria, look at that. He's got Skirtle's got absolutely no chance of keeping up with Aubameyang there. Aubameyang drills that into the back of the net. It's 7-0. What a goal as well. Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, he scored the first. He's currently got the most recent last goal. And that was magnificent. Skirtle's just got no chance of keeping up with Olba there. And he just drills that one at Caballero. And our better keeper in net. And you can get good keepers for cheap. Like, there's no excuse again. Like, this guy's got Caballero there. And maybe he's using an untradeable team. And I respect that. I do respect that. But you can get Petr Cech in this game for like 1,800 coins, like you don't have to have too many coins at all to get the best players. And there's a hat-trick for Aubameyang, another assist for Royce, lovely play down the left wing. This is just easy at this stage. 5-0 win in the first round, 8-0 win in the second round. We're going to go through to the semi-finals. He's doing it again. He keeps doing the same thing. He's expecting a different result. That's what's crazy here. He keeps doing these step overs and such, expecting something different to happen, and it's just not gonna happen. This guy's actually got a really good counter-attacking opportunity here. He's got John Obi Mikel all the way forwards. Oh, he's scored a goal. And that's exactly what I didn't want to happen. All I wanted to do was keep a clean sheet, but I overcharged myself. I got into the deep end with a few of my midfielders, and I gifted him a counter-attack. And it was actually a nice goal, to be fair to him. Lovely finish. Past the keeper. 8-1. Is that game on, or is it still game over? We're about to find out. Nice skill moves, dude. Maybe he's going for a skill montage. Maybe that's his game. But we've got a brilliant counter on here. Marco Reus evades the one. It's Marco Reus against Martin Skirtle. He's backing off. He doesn't know what to do. He bites in. It's going to be Royce. Surely from here. Marco Reus. Oh, Caballero saves. Why did I cut inside? I should have just kept going on down the outside. It would have been far better for me. We've got Luka Modric here into Arturo Vidal. Vidal gets into the space. Gives it into Sergio Ramos of all people. Ramos finds Pierre-Emerick. Emerick, he can't get past the one defender, but here's Mehdi Benatia into Luka Modric, and again some good defending from my opponent there. I'm just trying to get some a nice goal at this point. I'm not really trying to do much else. Here we go with Aubameyang. That's good defending again. He's actually started to defend really well since going 8-0 down, which is quite interesting. And he's starting to attack really well as well. But it's going to be like pretty much the end of the game here at 8-1. Maybe we've got time for another one. Who knows? Let's see if we can get it in. We can't. We actually did have a good run on there as well. 8-1 the full-time score. I think hat-tricks from Di Maria and Aubameyang there indeed. Goal from Danilo, a goal from Matuidi. Assist, 2 from Aubameyang, 2 from Di Maria, 2 from Modric. 1 for Matuidi, and 1 for Marco Reus. Reus really didn't get much of the action of the game there, did he? But we get a big win going into the semi-final now against Res FC there. So we're going to have to use our second team, and I'm going to go into probably the Gold Cup with the second team as well. But 13 goals scored, 1 goal conceded in those 2 games on the way to that mystery pack. And before we get out of here for today, guys, we'll take a quick brief look. So Keylor Navas completes his 50th game for the club. Nice stuff indeed. Danilo gets 2 games and 1 goal. And I do want to look at Diekmeyer as well, 21-0 and 2 assists. But I also want to look at DeMarcos, because I don't think DeMarcos has done much for us either in like near 100 games. Where is he? Where's the little Spaniard? There he is. 89 pace on the man. Wait, 89 pace? I swear he had 88 pace. Yeah, 99 games and no goals. So Danilo has done in 2 games what it's taken DeMarcos 99 games to not yet achieve. And I might go for the upgraded DeMarcos as well in future. Sergio Ramos completes his 81st game. Now, somebody said to me, how did I get Sergio Ramos for so cheap? Because he goes for a lot more now. As you can see, he does go for about 30k by looks of things. I just bought him at the right time, dude. I invested my coins wisely. I bought players when they were cheap, when all the team of the season packs were being opened, when all the footies packs were being opened, when EA dropped 100k packs, players go for so cheap. You can pick them up nice and cheap. Benatia, already 2 very good games under his belt for the club. Alaba there, 83 games, no goals, 7 assists. Vidal with 77 games, 14 goals, 28 assists. Very nice indeed. Matuidi has already played 23 games for us, getting 6 goals, but only 6 assists, which isn't great. But I do have him to stay back while attacking. He's currently got 204 for his low bin, 190 for his low bin, and we picked him up for 164. So there's actually potential. There's only 5 of him on the market anyway. There's potential for his card to either go extinct or go high in value, maybe up towards the 230, 240 mark, where we might look at selling him. Luka Modric, 73 games, 19 goals, 21 assists. And now Di Maria finally started putting the ball in the back of the net. He's done great work the last 2 games. 13 games now, 8 goals, 4 assists. Now 12 goal contributions in 13 games is a very good return. And Marco Reus, 16 goals and 18 assists in 23 games. That's 34 goal contributions in 23 games. That's amazing. But then the star man, Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, this is genuinely, for me, one of the quickest I'll ever get to 50 goals with a striker. 29 games, 42 goals, 12 assists. That's 54 goal contributions in 29 games. That's nearly 2 goal contributions per game. But for some reason, he's just the Don. He just does everything right. Like FIFA 15, it was incredibly easy to get strikers, specifically high goal to game ratios, because there was just so many more goals, and the way you could score by just running past the keeper, it was really easy to do it. But in FIFA 16, it seemed like goals were coming from more all over the team, your whole midfield, your wingers, your attackers. But for some reason, this Aubameyang card just has it, and he scores goal after goal after goal. And let's check Di Maria's price, see if his price has gone up. We bought him for 325. There's one there, 330. So he's pretty much bang on the same price. 325 is exactly what you can get him for. 321 he is for there as well. So Di Maria is still quite cheap, like about the same price. So we'll lose about 20k on him if we sold him through tax. But I don't want to sell him, because for me, this trio is probably the best attacking trio I've ever had in FIFA. But anyway, guys, that is going to be the end of the video for today. If you did enjoy this, drop a thumbs up, comment, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. But for now, guys, I'm out. Peace.